Smash that like button for me, guys. I hope your day is going okay. YG put a more detailed reaction to Nipsey up, that very heartfelt, and same with T.I. I'll read those. I'll give you some updates on this guy, this disgusting person, Eric Holder. Then also Molly Mall was arrested. We'll get into that. If you don't know who Molly Mall is, he's a producer and was on Love and Hip Hop, but he's a big hip hop producer as well. Then I'll give you some stories, some other stories that are going on, like something happened. Remember that woman that was beat up in Dallas? She's being charged with a felony. That's weird. Action Bronson on some podcast. They did a Ghostface joke on him, and he overreacted a little bit, I think. But let's get into all this. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. I love you guys. Hit that like button if you can. I appreciate you guys so much. And let's get right into it. Okay, so where to start? I guess we'll start with YG. He gave a more heartfelt post. You know, he did his initial reaction earlier, and then he got into a more detailed post. I mean, understandably, this is very hard for him. They were close friends at this point. You know, they had their problems way in the past, way like in the beginning, but you know, they became best friends through, you know, maturing and everything. YG said, at a loss for words because I got so many of them. We went through so much together trying to make it out of LA with this rap-ish, but we always got through it. Then talked about it, and after we talked, we laughed. You was a real big bro to me, no cap. You one of a kind. Then he said, I took so long to post you because I can't believe this. I don't want to believe it. I'm not ever accepting it. I don't give a F what anybody say. It wasn't your time to go. I'm lost. We had so much ish in the works. TV shows. That was going to be written. Album To America's Most Wanted. That would have been fire. Oh, man. That we tried to work on twice, but it never got done. If dudes know Nip, then dudes know he got his own recording process. He'd rather start doing music at 10 a.m. But we was for sure going to do it one day. Damn, bro, I'm sick. The shit we had was forever, bro. The world don't know what they had till you was gone. I been new. At Nipsey Hussle. He said, I'm lost, homie. And yeah, that's really sad. He went to the candlelight vigil. He took a picture there. Then T.I. put up something. This guy, Eric Holder, like I said, he's in solitary confinement, citing fears for his safety, bond at $7 million, and that information's on the screen. I cannot believe that he's not in Gen Pop, but I guess they can't. But damn. It says the arrest date, says where he's located and everything. LAPD and $7 million bail. Yeah. Then we got T.I. He reacted. He said, someone reacted, this is heartbreaking to find out Nipsey's homeboy is out of jail after 20 years, gets right up, leaves house, go to the store, gets this guy fresh to go see his family, doesn't even tell security, gunned down. That is sad, man. And let's see. So, T.I. reacted. T.I. put up a post. And also Ice-T put up some things. I think it's over here. Yeah, it says, Meek Mill said, this Nip shit is unbelievable. Now, look at this, man. There's pictures up there. This guy was in Nipsey's videos that did this. Like, this is disgusting, man. It could be the people right next to you, man, that have the most hate in the world for you. And that's the scariest thing about this. This guy, like, really knew Nipsey. T.I. said, been waiting on wisdom, peace, and understanding about this whole situation because I'm in the same thing on Bankhead as he is to Crenshaw. Odds are I'd handle myself the same exact way in the situation. Why him and not me? What have I done so right to keep me here and removed him from his loved ones, extinguished from his future? If God really want us to fight on the front lines for liberation of our own people, then how is something like this supposed to contribute? Why do we now have to do it without one of the strongest soldiers alongside us? How do we look at his wife, children, parents in the eyes when we know we failed him? Our culture killed Nip. The very thing he fought for turned right around and snatched him right away from us. The same F waiting my turn ass energy that John Gotti introduced into the mafia when him and Sammy the Bull killed Paul Big Paulie Castellano to make Gotti the boss of the Gambino crime family. When Gotti, disagreed with Paulie's vision for the family, then he just, as karma would have it, Sammy the Bull would later turn right around and send John Gotti to prison, where he'd later die alone in a cell. Listen, this is an energy of a culture that we mimic. It's an evil that's not us. We're far better than that. That self-serving disrespect of hierarchy and disregard for the game killed the mafia, one of the strongest long-running operations in history. Was ended in the result of one move. Well, it was a lot of moves like that, actually. We must learn from history and find lessons in our losses. This didn't just happen in the mafia. This happened with kings, queens. When people say king, queen, that makes me a little weird. No disrespect to anybody who does that, but when there's a king, there has to be someone below a king. So it's a. And then they want to overthrow the king. This has happened not just with the mafia. This is how everything works, unfortunately, in the past. They overthrow Greeks, going through Europe, and just Europeans going through Europe and taking over different lands. It's how history has worked. It's something in us as human beings. It's not just about one culture or one race. It's weird. It happened with the dynasties and in Asia. It's crazy. It's something in us, and it's really, you got to acknowledge it, go against it, and find peace. Some people just are evil too, at the same time. It's just, there's evil in the world. Look at the news every night. He said, don't let my partner die in vain by losses, continuing to perpetuate the same stupidity. You love Nip for real. Read a book today in his honor. Little bro was one of the only dudes I ever met on this rap shit that gave me a book to read. To know better is to do better. Stop acting the bliss of ignorance and learn your way out of a situation like he did. Woke up with the shit in my heart. We all miss you, little bro. Wish I could have done more. Now I question if it's even worth trying. Woke up feeling like F everybody. Well, you can't let evil win. That's all I can say, You can't let evil win. That was deep words from T.I. though. Then, Ice-T was saying stop all this stuff with, conspiracies and all that. That stuff is just garbage, man. It was much simpler than that, and much stupider than that. It was some guy that was just jealous. His jealousy, envy, and insecurities is what took out this guy, Eric Holder. His own insecurities, his jealousy of Nipsey, his envy of Nipsey, and his ego being bruised is what happened there. He was a weak this guy, Eric Holder, was a weak person, and he killed somebody that was a strong person who feared nothing. That's why he was there at his store with no security. He felt at home. He felt safe at his own store. And this guy robbed him of that. And that's not fair. And that's why he should be in Gen Pop, to me. Then we got Molly Mall. We all know who Molly Mall is from, not just Love and Hip Hop, but he produces a lot of records. And he's been arrested after they raided. He's been raided before. Okay, so he'll be fine. But San Fernando Valley Home for human trafficking, and also the California Department of Fish and Wildlife because he has exotic animals. Okay, he's been through this before in Vegas. He'll be fine. He has lawyers. This is nothing new to him. So he'll pay the fines or whatever, and yeah. Molly Mall's not such a bad person, okay? So don't let them paint him as a bad person. He seems, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. There's a lot of allegations against him, but obviously they've tried this before to him, and, you know, it didn't work. But anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll keep you up to date on everything. I appreciate you guys so much. I will check you guys on the next video. I love you, and I thank you for tuning in. I got a lot of love for you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you're having a great day. Peace.